Good morning, Raiders. It is April 6, 2021. I'm Michael Banger of Cameron Kane. Paige Pollins is working behind the scenes. Welcome back to school. We have officially been back to school for an entire week, and I don't know about you, Cameron, but it was just nice to relax all week and sleep in.
Yeah, my spring break was pretty good. And speaking of school, we have less than 40 days until summer vacation, and I cannot wait.
Me either. Speaking of the school year coming to a close, prom is coming up.
Prom will be Saturday, May 1st from 8 to 11 p.m. Masks will be required throughout the whole night, and there will be no food available. Ticket sales start this week. You can buy them before school from 7 to 7:25 a.m. or after school from 2 to 2:45 p.m. If your last name is H to N, you can buy them today, O to S tomorrow, and T to Z, you can buy them Thursday.
They are $20 and will only be sold individually. If you are bringing a guest, please make sure that they have completed a guest form and are under 21 years old. If your guest is an HHS student but not a senior, they have to be bought at the same time with both of your IDs present. Ticket sales are not limited, and there will be a ticket for you if you follow these guidelines. If you have any questions, you may direct them to Mrs. Chopinning in A102, or you may email her.
Well, all that prom talk is so exciting, and that will do it for us today. We all hope you have a great day. And now on to Sneha with the weather.
I'm Sneha, and I'm here with your 3-day forecast from April 7th to April 9th, right here in West Lafayette. Starting tomorrow, it's supposed to be a high of 72 degrees and partially cloudy. Thursday, it's supposed to be 72 degrees again, but with a chance of storm. And lastly, Friday, it's supposed to be 65 degrees and partially cloudy. It feels nice that spring's finally in full swing, so go ahead and go outside and enjoy the nice weather. That's it for me, folks. Now on entertainment to lift up your spirits.
I am Mr. Grimble, and I would like to come forward and reveal myself in a moment. I will remove the blur and with it, my anonymity. Although I'm risking my life, it is worth it in the name of free speech.
It is for the sake of free speech that I must be unmasked, as the movement needs a face to rally behind. It is not enough to simply be heard, but to truly speak freely, one must be seen. If one hides their face and identity, it is not speaking freely, but rather speaking in a sheltered manner. I do not have much time to speak, as they will soon come for me if I stay too long. So for the moment I speak today, it is my belief that
What will happen next to Mr. Grillmore? Find out next week on the Mr. Grillmore Saga.
And now,
sports.
Thank you, and hello, welcome back, Raiders. This week we are packed with sporting events. I'm very happy to say that spring sports is back, and I'm excited to see all of our student athletes play. To start off the baseball schedule, our JV Blue team has a game today at 5 p.m. against West Lafayette. Then they have 2 away games this Wednesday and Thursday. Wish them luck. Next, we have our boys varsity baseball team that will also be playing today against Kokomo starting at 5:30. And on Wednesday, Friday, and this Saturday, they'll be hosting 4 home games. Make sure you watch and support your baseball team. Moving on, we have JV and varsity softball teams hosting their second game of the season against the Indianapolis Cathedrals at 5:30. And on the 8th, both teams will be playing away against Kokomo, which the girls left. Next, we have our track and field's first varsity meet against North Montgomery, home starting at 5:30. And then they will also have a meet this week on Thursday against Frankfurt. This event is also home. Next, we have our girls tennis that will be playing tomorrow against North Montgomery, home starting at 5 p.m. Lastly, we have our boys golf team and their traditional Harrison event this Saturday starting at 2 p.m. Make sure you check online if there's any available tickets. Raider up. Now on to Natalie with a special segment.
I'm Natalie, and today we'll be making some springtime cutout cookies. First, you're going to take 2 sticks of unsalted butter and add them to your large beater bowl. And then we're going to mix them together on a low speed aren't very many chunks. After you've gotten all your powdered sugar beaten in, you need to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla and an egg. I don't usually crack the egg on the side of the bowl, because that usually ends up with shell in your mixture, which you don't want. Tasty. Once you mix that all together so all the chunks are mostly gone, add in your 1 teaspoon of baking powder and your 3 cups of flour.
And now mix it all together until dough is condensed enough it sticks on the paddle.
Next, we have to roll out the dough. Make sure it's nice and flat, but not too flat, because then your cookies could fall apart. But you don't want it so thick that they can get burned on the out or on the edges, but still be mushy on the inside. Nobody wants that kind of cookie. Those aren't fun. This is my beautiful assistant Lydia, and she's going to put on the first cookie cutter. Thank you. Alright, and then we're going to continue. I've always found that the easiest way to do this is to find so it can fit right by the edge, so you can use the most dough right at the beginning. Because each time you roll it out, the dough becomes harder to work with. We have many different assortments of spring-themed cookie cutters here with us. And you know, it doesn't even have to be spring. These cookies can be for any time. To put them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. For about 6 to 9 minutes. Once your cookies have a nice little golden brown to them, take them out of the oven. And next, we decorate. I'm going to take my Pillsbury frosting, store-bought, because nobody's got time to make real frosting. Take it in my plastic matter if they don't look fantastic. We're not professionals here. And remember, have a happy spring, Raiders. They're really good.